What's going on, YouTube? Big D here. It's time to review The Flash Season 1, Episode 16, titled Rouge Time. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, go to thecw.com/The Flash. By the way, I also review other Flash shows, or excuse me, other CW shows like Supernatural and Arrow, so check those out on my channel. It should take me less than 3 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons and final score at the end. A lot to talk about, a lot to discuss, and hope all of you can stay and watch me talk to a camera. So, let's get started, guys. First off, I'm just going to try to speed through from the beginning. Harrison talks to Barry of time travel. He kind of figures out that he did time travel, and he's like, don't tell me about the future. Don't just do everything that happened before you time travel. Do not change anything. And what does he do? He goes straight to Mark Martin's house, or apartment, and that's it. 5 minutes in, no tsunami, no nothing, no Joe breaking his leg. Mark is imprisoned into the metahuman prison. So Captain Cold and Heatwave take down this guy who's basically like the Falcone and Maroni of the Flash, the casino, the big boy. He takes him down, or basically, hurts the bodyguards, and they fight. And Cisco's at his brother's party. We meet his brother Dante. He's really a jerk. He's one of those jerk dick brothers. Barry and Linda are friends now. They broke up because, of course, he from last week's episode of Iris and everything, but he thinks, she has that memory in her head, like, not memory, but the feelings, like, he's like, okay, I could go get her, she has the same feelings as me, So Linda and them are friends, and, she's like, almost like, go get her, go get her, Tiger, and just go at it, The heart wants what the heart wants, and, if they don't want you back, then you just force yourself upon them. So Cisco kisses this girl because it's basically Snart's sister, Lisa. Cisco, Lisa. And basically they meet, and of course she takes him to her home, and there's Snart, and Dante is captured, so it's kind of like leverage, okay? Like, I like how Snart wants his guns back, but Cisco's gonna have to make the guns again. And I like how he says we need both our guns, but I think it's funny because how Captain Cold always excludes Heatwave. I wish he could have been like, I want my cold gun back, and then Heatwave in the back. I think I'd like my fire gun also, guys. Hello? Don't mind him. He's crazy with fire. Still, I need my Heatwave gun. Yeah. Shut up! Just like really intense out there. Damn, go get him food or something. Keep him busy. So Cisco is making the weapons. Iris refuses Barry. A very emotional moment because we've all been through it in real life. So basically Captain Cold and Lisa attack the casino, and Flash meets Lisa. Lisa, Flash, Lisa. And basically he lets him go because he has Cisco, he finds out. So Eddie hits Barry because I'm assuming Iris told Eddie. And Barry tells Harrison Wells of the past, and basically Cisco and Dante have a moment about, like, Dante was dating Cisco's love of his life in high school. Same, could relate. I'm like Cisco in that part. And then basically, they have a moment talking in Spanish and everything, and then Dante's like, I never fought for anything in my life until now. And he goes to Heatwave, and Heatwave just knocks him out, and then here comes Snart, and he wants to know the identity of the Flash, so he shoots Dante in the hands where he has first-degree frostbite. So Cisco ended up telling him that his name's Barry Allen, so Snart and group attack this money truck. Barry gets Snart, and Harrison Wells tells Cisco, just like last week, he doesn't kill Cisco, but he does say, you have taught me how it's like to have a son. Basically, Barry tells Snart to stop and to leave, leave town, and basically that's how the spinoff is going to work with Heatwave and the Flash, and I'm assuming Golden Glider, hopefully. I like how he's like, you and your rogues gallery, and I just love it how Captain Cold is like, the rogues. Cute. I also like how Barry's like, why do you do this? You know I can just stop you. And he's like, it's what I do. I enjoy what I do. The rush. And he's like, well, why don't you leave town? I can't. I like this town. You know, I like this city. This is my city. And it's just like you can't win an argument with Wentworth. That's why we love him. So Reverse Flash kills Mason at the end, the guy who works with Iris and everything, and he's like, have you seen these papers? It's about Stag and the beard and everything. I came out of General Hospital, you know, that type of guy, or One Life to Live, whatever. So Barry has second thoughts at the end of Harrison Wells, and basically he tells Joe, and he's like, I believe you. It's time. And then, you know, next week there's Mark Hamill and run, you know. So, very different week after week. But overall, here's my pros and cons of the episode. I'm going to start off with my pros, because there's very little. Actually, there's a lot. Actually, there's little. I may be lying. First off, having the Rogues back. Let's get out for Captain Cold first. I love how cheesy they are. That they bring something different. Like Wentworth Miller is amazing as Captain Cold, and I can't wait to see him off in the spinoff. I think just having Captain Cold back was amazing. Heatwave, he barely came out really, but for what he did, I just like his "hey, don't touch me" type of thing, or again, like where Captain Cold's like, we are going to freeze, you are going to freeze or burn. You know, just one of those. I love it. And Golden Glider, you know, well, she's not Golden Glider yet, but Lisa. I couldn't get introduced to her anytime. I love the opening, though, with Harrison talking to Barry about time travel and the Don't Tell Me part, and then doing all the editing of last week's and reliving, like, Groundhog's Day. Also, Tom Cavanaugh as Harrison Wells is amazing. He's so deliciously good, and I bet he ate Lucky Charms in the morning. I love the action in this episode. I just love how Lisa and Snart are having a good time. It's like, you wanted to bond together, and they're just shooting, and the effects are so freaking cool of the gold gun. Turns them literally into gold. I mean, how much money that you can make off that. I have a body of gold. Bang! 2,500, 2,500, 2,500. I had to think of something. Cisco and Dante, you know, I like the moments, I really do. We didn't get to see what happened to Dante at the end, or, you know what? Thank you, Cisco, for helping me and making me live, but no, now I must go back to my girlfriend, Jane. Crossover CW. My girlfriend, Jane, she just had a baby, you know. Oh, it's okay, I'm Hispanic, I live near Let's Go. So, the effects were great, and Eddie, just everything they did with Eddie, and then at the end, Eddie was like, I'm sorry, Barry. I'm so sorry. And then, of course, you know, Rick Cosnet in real life is like, hey, you know, you say good. I love working on the Flash. You say good. I'm Australian. You know, so very interesting. And the writing and the dialogue for Captain Cold and his teammates are so freaking awesome. And Barry and Captain Cold are the best scenes ever. And Iris and Barry, those emotional scenes, it gets me right to the heart because it's really taken personal, because personality is within personal. And that personality personal, I mean, come on. Personals. The only cons, really, for introducing Lisa, we didn't get to see much of Lisa. Also, they didn't show Heatwave or Lisa at the end. Like, what happened to them? All we saw was their motorcycle crash, and then nothing after that. What happened? They didn't show it. Also, the ending, I'm going to say the ending about the Harrison Wells and Barry Allen thing where he's like, Joe, I think you're right. That could have just been shown at a regular ending. Like, that's not an after-credit tease. It's not really okay, Barry is going against Harrison Wells soon. I mean, that's kind of already predictable from 5 weeks ago. So overall, the episode is a very fun episode. I do enjoy it very well, and I would like to see it again. I'd love to see Wentworth Miller and Heatwave and a lot more of them. So overall, I'm going to give it a solid A, 9.45 out of a 10. Secondarily, a B+. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget, next week is Mark Hamill, the Jedi Master himself, or the Joker. Yeah, Tricksters next week. So I hope all of you enjoyed, and I'll see you again. Comment down below, let me know what was your favorite part of The Flash, and hit that like button if you enjoyed the Rogues and their team. But if you do not subscribe, I will either freeze you or burn you. I don't know which one. Which one do you prefer? I don't know. You tell me. We spoke with you.